Hello, everybody. This is Sharonda, and this is my podcast, Spiritual Sense. Today is March the 12th, which is a Saturday. And in this podcast, I go over things in regards to the paranormal, supernatural, and occult. I speak on topics in regards to pagan belief systems and practices. I talk on topics such as hauntings, curses, out of body experiences, soul travel, to name a few. And I also incorporate a daily tarot card reading into this podcast as well. So I'm going to start off by saying, as I say in any other episode, this podcast is for entertainment purposes. And what that means is if it just so coincide with what you believe or are experiencing in life, that may be by chance or even by happenstance. And so when you begin to get into spirituality or spirit work, you will notice how serendipity and synchronicity go hand in hand. Some things just happen to happen. And this is it. This is the Spirit of God. Okay? Whether that be favorably or unfavorably. So I am going to proceed with the tarot card reading for today. I am working with with the Psychic Tarot deck card, which is by John Holland. Sometimes I say Hanlon, but it's actually Holland, Holland. These was the first group of cards that I purchased. I got them from Barnes and Noble. I think they are good cards, for those who are intuitive already. They do have some more teaching-friendly tarot card readings or tarot cards out there that has a more understandable guide for beginners. Okay, so I have already, Florida sprayed my cards and my area, and I'm going to say, Father Supreme of all being, I don't know what this reading is on, but I do ask for clarity, understanding, insight, knowledge, and capability as I do this reading. And so let me proceed. So for card one, I already have the card spread. Card one, which has a number 7, it says patience and planning. The card has an illumination where 2 columns are listed here. Card 2, I have Sacral Chakra card as the barrier or hindrance. Card 3, I have Love Begins. This is what you're trying to attain or what's above the situation. Card 4, I have Recognition and Reward. Card 5, I have the Throat Chakra. Card 6, I have Balance. Right now, I feel as though this reading, somehow I feel like this reading is in regards to religion, is what I feel. I feel as though it's something associated with either religion or faith. I do. It could very well be in regards to someone's transition, to be honest with you. I say religion and faith, but I honestly believe it's in regards to someone's transition. I don't want to speak any curses on anybody. I do believe in the freedom of speech, which is within the Constitution. But I do know it has to be done with tact. I understand that. I honestly feel as though this is actually in regards to services, and it could be in regards to someone's transition or preparation for transition. Is what that is. Essentially is what that letting me know. Like whomever this person is, they have already prepared this person for this transition, and this person has accepted it, And that is so. And the reason why I say that is because oftentimes, I get up during the night and I get visited by presences. Sometimes I see them, many times I don't. Most of the time I can sense the presence. It would visit me and I would know. And I receive that, almost 2 or 3 times a week, consistently for the last few weeks. And but I do feel as though this is a transition that is occurring with somebody right now. I don't know who the person is. I was visited by a presence that is no longer here that I feel is guiding me. Whoever this person is tired. This person is tired. I feel as though this person does not want anyone to know it, is the point. Like, because I have recognition and reward card in the forest position, which is reason or the root of the issue. Whomever this person is does not want anybody to know, but they do want them to know that they feel loved, and there's no animosity, there's no hatred. It's out of pure love, genuine love. But they have already prepared for this to happen, is what it lets me know. I honestly feel as though whomever this person is, this person is choosing to do this because of finances, believe it or not. And you will have these things to occur on a more and more consistent basis. But because I do have the balance card that shows up here, and it's not balance in terms of homeostasis or harmony. No, this is actually money. Like, this is money related, is what that is. This is money related. And I feel as though this person made a pact some time ago. Like, made an agreement. Card 7, fertility card. This is the attitude, fertility. So it could very well be that this was done this person did this by way of a birth, is what it's letting me know. Like, by way of a birth, when this happens, that's when I'm ready to go, so to speak. And I know it may seem sad, it may seem, far-fetched. It may even seem, cuckoo. I understand this. But this is what this desires of this person is. I feel like I'm talking to a male. I do. I feel like I'm talking to a male, an older male. That's what I feel. I don't feel like the person is too old, but I feel as though this person is tired. Like, this is where I am in my point of life right now. There's nothing more for me here. I am ready to make that transition. And as we get into, speaking of such touchy subjects, I know most people will say, well, you just egging it on or encouraging. I'm not encouraging anything. I'm reading it and how it may. Because, like I said, I get visited. These are not the desires of my heart. I am picking up the desires of the hearts of someone else. And how I know this is because God will have it come into my being like it's coming towards me. So this is not what I'm projecting out. This is what comes towards me. Okay? But I do feel like it is money related. I feel like, this is something that was already put on the table and this person has agreed to this, is what I feel. Card 8. What is, card 8 is what you're sensing or or what you see around this situation. So I have the prosperity begins card. Is what I have here. Um, I honestly feel as though this is a sign that this is what this person wanted. So, many people want to, bring chaos, confusion, and hypothetics into a situation. No, 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 no. And as I speak on this topic, I am actually speaking on the person that, I knew from a time ago. And this is his confirmation to me. So this is how I know that this applies to the person that I'm speaking about today, that who is alive and prepared and ready. Like, this is something that I wanted. This is not, did nobody force me to do anything or what have you, at a given time, I accepted it for what it was, and then that's that. And I feel like it's a lot of this preparedness. It's like a assisted or aided death is what I feel. Like, if I have more control over how it happens and the time frame of when it happens, then it's easier for it to happen, so to speak. And I know that may seem crazy, that may seem, cuckoo, but this is what I have gained. This is the insight that I've gained. I'm a vessel, so I'm just only perpetuating what has been presented to me. Okay? I have not talked to anybody. I am in my sound mind. I am not, under the influence of any substances. I've been in healthcare for 20 years, okay? And I see them come and I see them go. So I know that definitively this is what this is, okay? So card 9 I have. Now card 9 is the Hope, Spirits, and Dreams card. Financial and material changes. So I do show that this person wants to want this to occur because they're wanting their loved ones to be financially secure in the event that I move forward, or when I move forward is what that is. Okay, so I do show that this is just preparation. It may not necessarily be that this person desire to actually leave, okay, or what have you, but this is a preparation in the event that he does. So don't take it and run with it, so to speak. It ultimately is your choice if that's where where you want to, but I do feel like there are services out here that can assist with that. Now in card 10 we have fulfillment of wishes. Again, that's my confirmation. So I honestly feel as though, not to be talking backsided, because I do have a way of trying to speak away those demonic spirits who are looking to set you up. Okay, I honestly feel like wholeheartedly that this is what this person's desire is. Like, no one has influenced this person to do this again. But of course we, when we feel like somebody is thinking that we're encouraging this, we want to speak that demon away. Okay. I'm going to pull out my angelic cards because this is a very touchy subject that we all would have to have, conversation that we all would have to have at some point in time in life about end of life planning and estate planning and financial planning and things of the sort. So I can understand that. I'm going to pull one card from the top and one from the bottom. So it says gifts from God, Archangel Sandalphon. We angels bring you gifts from your creator. Open your arms to receive. So this is a confirmation to myself that this is a message from God. This is a gift from God. When you're able to tap into the desires of others, they don't even have to open their mouth. These are not my desires. This is the desires of the person. Brilliant ideal, it says Archangel Uriel. Yes, your ideal is divinely guided. Please take action to bring your ideal to fruition. Fruition. Okay. So in situations such as that, you know, many people may, frown upon, me even having a podcast, talking on such subjects, things of the sort. But these subjects have to be talked through and they have to be addressed. These are natural things in life. We all going to have to go through a transition in this life experience. I mean, hey, it is what it is. And so, but I feel as though this is some type of estate financial planning for this person. I do feel like there is something possibly going on with this person medically wise. But I also feel as though this person is tired, like I mentioned in the beginning of the podcast. I feel like this person is tired. And not just mentally, but spiritually as well as physically. Do I feel as though this person is coerced in making these decisions? No, I do not. I don't. I feel as though this person decided by way of a birth that occurred that at this point in time, that's when it's time for me to make that transition, to get prepared. And he has come to terms with that, is what I feel. I'm not, specifically speaking to no specific person. Although I have a person in mind, I was visited by a spirit guide to enlighten me on what is transpiring. But at any point in time, am I encouraging or discouraging anybody from doing anything that they are choose to do in regards to that transition with a sound mind? With a sound mind, okay? And so, I am going to end this podcast on a note. I'm going to say a prayer. So, during these times where we are approaching, the later years in life, middle age, and some of us golden years as such, we're going to have to speak on such topics that many people, frown upon or frown away from or shy away from. But these are the things that we're going to have to address. I mean, that's simple as that. And so it's understandable that you may have a lot of confusion, anxiety, and things of the sort to surround those topics because many people don't want to speak about not being here, the unknown and as such. That's understandable. But these things have to be talked about. Many people don't want to hear anything about financial planning or wills and estate planning and advanced directory and, things of the sort. They get, they start to feel a sense of despair. Like it's taking me to a point in life that I don't want to deal with that. I also like to speak and be an advocate for healthcare professionals. This is our reality. Believe it or not, this is our reality. We deal with these things, more or less on a consistent basis. So this is our reality. Feeling like, oh my gosh, the world's coming to an end and all of that energy being perpetuated out. I mean, this is our reality. You constantly dealing with emotions. You constantly, being bottled with all of this other stuff. This is our reality. And that kind of, will shed a light as to what it's like to be a healthcare provider, professional, or, someone that deals with the public. This is our reality. This is what we have to do and deal with on a consistent basis. And, those energy has to be diffused. It really honestly do. Okay? So I am going to close out this podcast for today, but I do thank you for tuning in. If you have any questions, comments, or suggestions, you're more than welcome to comment below. As I mentioned, I do have this podcast as well as YouTube channel, which are both entitled Spiritual Sense. I have my main YouTube channel, The Holistic Health Approach, where I have my 3 other podcasts, Holistic Health, Ancient Ancestry, and Health Matters. Okay? So until then, you have a safe and wonderful day. Good day.